It's a cold, wet Monday morning where I am, but hopefully the talk of rumours is going to heat things up. We've got a lot of things to talk about today, mainly focused on Xenos. If you're a Tau player, stay tuned. Some huge things to go over. Also, if you're an Imperium fan, I'm just going to go over some things that I keep getting asked a lot in the comment sections and DMs and stuff like that, hopefully to clear it up a little bit more. So let's jump in and let's get waffling. Now, let's start, of course, with the Imperium stuff, because that, for me, is where I get all of my excitement from. And the talk is mainly about Space Marines and factions being updated in Space Marines. What I mean by that is Blood Angels, Dark Angels, Space Wolves. Space Wolf players, I'm sorry, but your stuff is probably coming towards the end of this edition. Well, some of the big things I'm hearing about are coming to the end. We'll get more into that in another video, probably sometime next year, okay? If the things I'm hearing turn out to be right, then get ready to howl to the moon, baby. Full moon, fully engaged. When it comes to the Blood Angels, as I've spoken about before, I've heard rumours about a brand new Sanguinary Priest. I've heard rumours about brand new Sanguinary Guard. In terms of when that is going to release, your guess is as good as mine. It could be at the end of next year. It could be in the year after. It's just one of these things. It's a case of when rather than if now. With that type of stuff. I'm sorry, that's all I've got for you at the moment. And Dark Angels, bloody hell, so much to talk about with Dark Angels. Yes, we've gone over the Deathwing, Belial. Apparently there's new upgrade kits. And also there's going to be a brand new combat patrol coming for the Dark Angels as well. Now, in the background of the video, you will see the old Dark Angels Combat Patrol, which is made up of course, the Redemptor, the 3 Inceptors, the 5-man squad of Intercessors, the Chaplain, and the Lieutenant. And of course, it has a upgrade sprue dedicated to the Dark Angels in there, the old upgrade sprue. The reason I say old upgrade, because apparently we're getting a brand new upgrade sprue when the Dark Angel stuff releases in spring. Now, apparently, the new upgrade kit for the Dark Angel Combat Patrol is going to consist of 5 Hellblasters, 10 Intercessors, 3 Blade Guard, and 1 Gravis Captain. You know the new Gravis Captain? That's, I think he's like fisties pointing forward. That's what they mean. Well, that's what I hope they mean by the Gravis Captain in terms of that new combat patrol. I'll leave it to you, chap, to decide if that's a better or worse one. I know there's been a lot of talk about combat patrols going forward. Like their worth has gone down not only in points, but of cost value as well, even though the cost of the box has gone up. That is a complete different video for another time. I'm sure I'll cover it on the channel later on in the next couple of weeks and months and stuff like that. And just before we jump over to the Xenos stuff, I'm sorry, Tau players, hang in there. It's worth it, right? A couple more things to talk about. One is the Horus Heresy and what the hell's going on with that. I am hearing some very, very cool stuff with the Horus Heresy. Apparently, there may be a new battle box coming out for the Horus Heresy. But before I move on to that and start talking about that, I just want to get a few more whispers from the warp out there, because the last thing I want to be doing is giving absolute BS information out. I know rumors are rumors, but I try to be on the money as close as possible so it doesn't ruin people's days and they get like hype for nothing and stuff like that. So please bear with me. Horus Heresy stuff will be coming soon. And lastly, Kill Team. The Kill Team box set, where's the Scouts, where's the Striking Scorpions? It should be announced to go on pre-order this coming Sunday. If I just click on my computer here and look at what date that Sunday is, that is the 3rd of December. So that means the Saturday after that, which is the 9th of December, should be basically the last day to pre-order before they start shutting down for Christmas. So it should be out before Christmas. Just hang in there, Kill Team players. I'm sure it's going to be here before the end of this year. And moving on to the big one, the Xenos, the Tau. There's so many people have been asking me about this. One guy in particular posts every single comment in the video. Val, where are the Tau rumors? Where are the Tau rumors? Well, here we go. Sit down, because it's looking like the Tau are going to be getting a very, very cool addition to their army, a big release. And what I mean by big release is that some codexes coming out for Warhammer 40,000 are only going to get one release. For example, the Admech got Go-Go Gadget legs. The Tau are not going to get that. Apparently, the Tau are going to get a refresh in terms of Kroot. I'm hearing new Kroot characters, new Kroot models, Kroot cavalry I'm hearing about as well, which does make sense because if you link this up with the Kill Team stuff that we got with Kroot, they got a bunch of new models in there. So to build on the Kroot range, I think is a great way to go for Games Workshop. Don't forget, adding on top of that, I have been speaking about rumours in regards of Kill Team with a potential Vesped Kill Team squad in there, which then would add to the Tau range as well. So not only are you going to get Kroot, potentially you're going to get new Vespeds added onto that. So a lot more alien races that the Tau work with coming to the tabletop. But that doesn't mean that the actual Tau race is not going to get any love, because apparently they are going to get a brand new character model added to their range. This image that I'm going to put in the background right now, this is a rumor image that was put out yonks ago by Games Workshop. A lot of people, myself included, were like, this looks AOS, maybe it's lizard men kind of thing, but apparently no. This is going to be linked to a brand new Tau Ethereal, which is like melee focused Tau character? What does he think he is? Farsight? But that's what I'm hearing. If you want to trust the rumors, it's up to you to trust them. If you've got a blue face, you're also going to be getting some love as well. And it doesn't end there, but it does get a lot spicier, so please bring copious amounts of shovels for the salt, because I don't know if this is a combat patrol or it's going to be a new launch box for the Tau. But I'm hearing we are going to get a new box for the Tau. I'm probably leaning on a combat patrol. Apparently, it has 20 Kroot inside, new Kroot. It has a couple of the new characters inside, well, 2 new characters. It has some cavalry units in there, and apparently a big gun in there, all dedicated to the Kroot. Again, take copious amounts of salt with that. There wasn't a lot of information around that, so I don't know, again, if it is a combat patrol or it's going to be a brand new battle box, just like what the Dark Angels are getting. Because again, if you don't know, the Dark Angels are getting a brand new battle box, which will have Belial and a bunch of Terminators inside of it. Maybe that's the road Games Workshop's going down now, just doing battle boxes for everyone, a nice launch if you're getting something more like than one character and a couple of other units in the game. Who knows? Your guess is as good as mine. Anyway, Chaprunios, that's enough waffling from me. Thank you for coming. Thank you for watching. If you've got any thoughts, feedback, any questions like that, post it down below and I'll do my best to try and answer them. There's one more thing I do want to talk about before I go, because I forgot to mention this. That is the Christmas reveal. We still have one more reveal. They did it last year. It was Azrael. Is it going to be a Space Marine again? Your guess is as good as mine. Then after that, we have like what's to come in Warhammer 40,000, an AOS video they put out with a little silhouette. And then we have LVO at the end of January. I should say mid-January, because it's January the 19th, if I'm not mistaken. But those and other videos for other days. Thank you for coming. Thank you for watching. Have a great day, and bye-bye.